All right, we are live.
Hey! Let me be the first to welcome you to your Friday night, ladies and gentlemen, because we have a very special edition of the greatest D&D stream in this world and the next. Welcome to Guts, Goblins Under the Stairs here. As always, you got Solrak the Destroyer here, slashing and bashing the night away with the chattiest Chattington of them all, Wilmore Chattington, and the Fang who touched his wang way too much is here as well here. And now, to lead us on this epic adventure, he's the greatest D&D DM in all the land. It's Nate Gonzalez. Take it away, Nate.
Thank you, Solrak the Destroyer. It's funny, I was thinking earlier, actually, how perfect each one of your guys' names are for each one of your characters, honestly. Like, Wilmore is such like a Wilmore. I don't know, it's just hard to explain, but the names fit perfectly, and I love it. And, yeah, welcome everyone to a Friday night edition of Goblins Under the Stairs. Do a quick little recap to refresh everyone on what happened last time and where the players are standing tonight. And then we'll jump on in and see if you guys can figure some shit out. All right, so yeah, so last week you guys started off on the airship, right? Kind of like waking up, after a long rest and feeling rejuvenated. Kind of did a couple of downtime activities on the airship. Wilmore practicing his glute, Solrak working on his helmet, and later on in the evening, weather kind of turned to for the worse and got a little bit icy and windy and stormy and blowing the airship all around. And Zaspar, desperately trying to grab control of the ship and asking you all to help him out with it as well. You guys all kind of grabbing some ropes and helping trying to control it. And it got really intense there for a moment. So intense that you guys like swore that you saw a face out in the storm, right? And it like yelled out at you guys. And this kind of scared Wilmore and Fang so dramatically that they kind of got into this weird catatonic state, babbling about and smashing themselves in the head and whatnot. This whirlwind kind of ripped through, and Solrak got lifted up by it, but was able to maintain his strength and his stance down on the airship. And the storm was so intense and was ripping apart the ship so much that Zaspar was like, got to make an emergency landing, guys. Sorry, we got to go down. So he took the ship down to a nosedive. And as you guys were heading down through this this crazy storm, you saw out in the distance these ritual sites. These two ritual sites are kind of stacked right next to each other. A bunch of different mounds with like these monolithic stones and a giant statue of a raven, an impression of a silhouette of a wolf with an altar in the center of it, and a bunch of like stacks of rocks all around it. And as you guys like landed down about like a half a mile to a mile away from the site, Zaspar let you guys know that like, all right, ship's a little bit beat up right now. I'm gonna have to work on it a little bit, but you guys should definitely check out that site. So you guys headed on over there and checked it out a bit. It's pretty late in the night at this point, and you guys got up to that first plateau, which had the four monolithic stones and the impression of the wolf with the altar sitting right at the heart of it, and investigated around, finding out that's definitely some sort of ritual site for some of these northern Uthgard barbarians, but not quite sure what exactly it holds its meaning to. You saw that the moon phases on the altar, but couldn't quite piece it all together. And as you guys were trying to piece it all together, heard a howl and a couple footsteps approaching as one of the barbarians and his wolf pack approach you all. Pretty pretty upset that you guys were all standing up there and desecrating their sacred land. And so they went on into attack, and you guys, fought back and were able to take them down, and still unable to figure out what exactly to do with this altar. You guys tried a couple of different things out, and finally figured out that you needed to take a heart of one of these beasts and place it upon the altar. And upon doing so, the lid of it shifted off and opened up to reveal a opening downstairs that led downstairs to like a crypt type storage area, in which you guys found a leather a dragon bone that was wrapped up in leather. And it's pretty much all that you guys saw that when you went down there. So you're like, all right, let's leave this down here for now. Solrak tied a rope around it so you guys could winch it up later. And you guys headed on out of there up to the northernmost plateau to see what was going on with that raven statue, that 100-foot tall stone rock that was carved in the likeness of a giant raven. And you guys got up there and saw a bunch of different like roost for It looked like maybe there's birds like sitting on them at one point. They're all scratched up, and bird shit like kind of spread down them and at the feet of where they sat. And the same kind of monolithic stones surrounded this raven statue. But as you guys got up there, you guys noticed that there were four corpses lying in front of this statue as well. Kind of riddled with uh, frostbite and gangrene, and just looking terrible. And as you got even closer, you noticed that there are holes like kind of pecked out of their chest, and their eyeballs missing, and internal organs spilled out of them, and it looked like maybe birds like pecked at them and whatnot. And as you got even closer, though, you guys all felt this even like this terrible sensation and feeling of dread and melancholy. And or I'm sorry, Wilmore and Fang both this feeling overcame them. It was so overwhelming that they fell unconscious, and Solrak heard this voice in his head saying that the Black Raven thanks you for your offering, and then psychically lashed out and spiked him as well. Wherever this voice was coming from, Wilmore, before going down, detected some magic coming from within the ground beneath. A bit of conjuration and a bit of necromancy. And this was happening, and Solrak went to attack the statue, and nothing seemed to be happening with that. So, big major fear hits you guys, and you're like, all right, we need to get out of here. We're getting too beat up from whatever the fuck is happening right now. So you guys head on back to this wolf altar, to the crypt area down below to take a rest. And as you guys went down there, is there anything that you guys are discussing or that you do before you would like to attempt this short rest?
Holy hell, yeah! What the hell was that?
I don't know. That was actually quite terrifying. How are you guys feeling?
Shit.
A little shaken up. I mean, I don't know what happened there.
I haven't taken a clobbering like that in quite some time. I've said it was unlike any physical pain I've ever felt before. Brain, my mind, I felt it slipping away from me. It was terrible here.
Well, I think there's definitely something up there that we may want to see if we can best. There could be some good benefits from that.
You said mentioned your magic detector detected magic, didn't it?
Yeah. It was pointing towards the ground, so there was definitely some type of essence emanating from there. I think maybe if we could just look under that snow, we could maybe there's some markings or something.
Well, I do have this potion here I bought.
Well, I mean, is there any like snow in here?
No, not inside this crypt that you guys are in, but easily enough. You can go up the stairs real quick and grab some snow from the mound.
Yeah. So I'll just go up and grab some snow and see, like, well, let's see what this does, and I'll throw it on the ground, and next to it, I'll just cast a campfire spell.
Okay, great. So you go grab a little bit of snow and you lay it down on the ground right there. And, the bonfire, the spectral, kind of ghastly bonfire appears, just blowing around, even though there's no wind down here. And slowly, you see the snow it takes a little bit, but it's melting away. And after about, 30 seconds to a minute, that little bit of snow that you had seems to have puddled.
I'll go. That may work, and we can have a little bit more distance from your stank breath.
That sure enough works for me.
As long as we're not too close to that, because I don't know what's up with that raven, but it took over my body.
Or
so
do
as long as we're away from it, I'm down with whatever. But
do we have any rope?
I used it last time for something. I don't recall getting it back.
You should definitely have some rope.
I have 50 feet.
Well, maybe I'd go and say maybe if we tie it around my waist and I can see what I can do with this, but if I go nuts, make sure you pull me back.
Ooh, I
Or
like that.
I mean, I also have a Tinder kit or Tinder box, and so maybe we throw the because it has some light oil that we could let's see, soak maybe the rope with, and
Uh, I mean, the
maybe
thing
maybe
is, it's probably gonna have to melt a lot of snow here. So I'm thinking the fire spell works because you can always do it again, right?
Yeah, I can pump these out once every 6 seconds
Cool. So
for some weird reason.
you could do a lot of those. Meanwhile, Luke with Fang with yours, it's gonna take. We'll only get one shot essentially. So I would just keep it with a spell or my fire breath.
Yeah. I'd maybe keep the bottle handy in case maybe there's a something that we can throw it at.
Yeah, agreed.
Is is there any like insects down here or anything, Nate?
Make a perception check.
Perception. 14.
So yeah, you try to listen around and look around to see if you can see any sort of bugs at all, but yeah, it doesn't seem like there's any down here. But uh, as you're looking around in the corners and whatnot, you do spot something shiny.
Let's go. Wonder what that is.
Yes.
I'll go investigate it.
Yeah, you it seems like you guys maybe have missed it when you first came down here and were overcome by this dragon bone. Um, but you see what looks like a heavy iron ring, and as you know get closer to it and you pick it up and you're checking it out, you see that's like stylized with the head of a snarling wolf on the top of it.
Hmm. Hmm.
You should
I
put
wonder if
it
there's
on
any.
here.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I wonder if there's any magic emanating from the ring.
Oh,
True.
I guess I can check one more time if we want. I've got one more ability to check if we want to use it on this,
In
or if we.
that case, that's it. Put it on here.
Well,
I'll
I
do it.
mean,
I feel like
does it
the
re? Are you able to re-up that after a short rest? Because weren't we about to take a short rest?
I think it's every morning it tends to get its power
Gotcha,
back.
gotcha.
ah, it's up to you guys.
I mean, Chattington, if you're feeling a little ballsy over there, why don't
I
you just
mean,
throw
I
it on
mean,
then?
I got myself wrecked in there. I'm about to die. So if this has any negative effect, I will die.
I
And
mean, as the new guy, and my health is all right. If you want me to, I can flip it
why
on.
don't yeah, why don't you try it on and see how you feel?
Okay. And so I'll take the ring and I'll slide it on.
If you turn to a werewolf, I have to pet you.
Yeah, you slide that ring on. And it is a pretty heavy iron ring. Fits nicely on your finger. You have the wolf head sitting up on the top of it. You're checking it out. Why don't you make an Arcana check for me? You don't feel
Can
anything.
I I'll cast guidance.
Sure. So you can add a D4 to that, Luke.
So 11.
11 total. Yeah, you're not getting any sort of like feeling from it. Like, any sort of, you're slipping it on. Maybe you'd imagine some sort of magic happened to you. But you do get a sense that there is a greater power to it.
Wonder if perhaps you can use it to speak to the werewolves, troll them. Yeah.
Is there really a wolf sitting up here, or is that just
That's the dead one.
that's the dragon?
That's the head.
That's the head. Oh, we're not in the
Or
tomb
the
yet.
or the heart rather. Yeah.
Okay, so we're not in the tomb yet.
No, you guys are downstairs in
Oh,
that
it's
too.
also gotcha,
Yeah.
gotcha. Okay, I gotcha.
Definitely
Well,
keep that ring handy, Fang.
Yeah, not getting too much from this ring, but definitely seems like there's something up with it. I'm gonna. I mean, it doesn't hurt me now, so I guess I'll continue to wear it. But we'll see how the
Maybe
day goes on.
if we're gonna rest here and recruit, maybe you could focus on it for a little bit.
Nah, it's not a bad idea.
Do you have any other attunement spots?
I don't, but I could get rid of my oath bow if this requires attunement to this ring.
It would
Take that back.
it would require attunement.
Yeah, I mean, Solvin, if
Yeah,
you want this
I meant
back,
to take the oath bow back anyway, so that's cool.
all right. So I'll
Alright.
give it to you.
So Fang, if you were to focus right now for an hour, you will not benefit from the short rest benefits. Also, if I don't know if that changes your mind right now.
Let me.
You're only
see
down
real
3
quick.
health. It looks like so. I'm not sure.
Yeah,
so
but
yeah,
let,
you're good.
let me let me look at my.
Ooh,
Your key points
I,
is
I've
yeah,
I've 3 key points. I think I can live with 3 key points.
sure.
I'm gonna tune to this.
All right.
Focus on this ring.
Was there anything else that you guys want to do before taking a short rest and before Fang wants to focus on this?
What's your health, Carlos? It looks like our health tickers are no longer here.
Oh,
40,
I'll
yeah.
turn them on.
You're 40. Okay, so then I'm gonna cast a pack slot healing word on myself. They re up. So that's gonna give me solid 7 max roll.
Nice.
So I am now at 19 health points because I got my butt whooped. Okay, yeah, and then I already rolled a d8, and there's you know what? Can I? I don't know. I guess I don't want to do that. There's nothing living in here besides us. So okay, I'm good.
Cool.
I'm good for a short rest.
Nate, is there a specific item for this, or should I just make one?
I do have a specific item. We will go through that. So is there anything else, Solrect? Is there anything else that you want to do before the short rest, or you're good?
9. I'm good.
All right. So everyone just kind of, resting, doing just. You don't even have to sleep. You just have to do, very minimal effort stuff. You can just lie here and twiddle your thumbs for a bit. But during this time, Fang, he places this ring on his finger and he focuses on him for a while. He gives Solrak back the oath bow, and you feel like there's more to this ring, right? So you're kind of focused on it and what its magical powers could be. Why don't you go ahead and roll another Arcana check for me with advantage?
14 and 19.
Cool, 19. Very good. So, about this 45 minutes to an hour goes by of you focusing on it, and you feel that internal strength of the wolf inside of you, and you feel like during combat, with this ring on you and your mind, your key focused on it, you'd be able to, sometimes during combat, be able to maybe punch or use your quarterstaff to expend more damage on an opponent and possibly knock them prone by attacking them in this way.
Nice.
So it's a wolf bite ring. You can add to your inventory. Wolf bite is one word. And it's it has 3 charges. 1d3 expended charges. You get them back daily at dawn. 1d3. And you can use a bonus action to expend one of the charges to deal an extra 2d6 piercing damage to a target. And then the target also has to make a DC 15 strength saving throw or be knocked prone.
Oh man.
Badass, yeah.
Yeah, and prone. When they're prone, we have advantage on attacks, right?
Yes, unless it's a ranged attack. Yeah.
Yeah. So if they're prone, Solrek has advantage on them, or you do. So that's just something to think about when you look at the initiative order. That's pretty solid.
Sweet.
So yeah, in my opinion, that was a good decision to give up the oath bow for that because you are a melee fighter.
Yep.
I just rolled health,
And
just so you know.
DC 15.
Thank you. Short
that
rest
is
health.
awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
me
do I
too.
only I get
Oh, and I
3
get a
charges
D6.
Yeah, I was gonna say
total?
everyone
Like,
gets
does
an
that
extra D6 also for
If you will.
Wilmore.
Yeah.
Oh, sweet.
So,
Oh, and I
Oh,
even get a D6?
if you expend a hit die, but that's only if you choose to.
Nah.
Wilmore, what is the song that you perform to them?
The song I play is, so I pull out my lute and I go, bring 521, 600 minutes. How do you measure a year? With love and lust and hanging with your buds. 521,600 minutes. Or like 400 Big Macs, if that exists in this world.
I wish.
Talk about
I go.
love.
Notice, that was more than one Big Mac a day. I just wanted to do the math, be mental.
I love it. Wilmore, you can get inspiration for that.
Oh,
Yeah.
I feel
That's
like I'm gonna
great.
need that.
That was
Except
good.
not gonna lie, I didn't expect that. I was expecting a Meatloaf song. R.I.P.
R.I.P.
Yeah, R.I.P. R.I.P.
Man. All
I'll
right.
do anything for
Nate,
love except for
I-
live.
Right?
Nate, so do I only get 3 charges total with this ring, or does it re-up after I take like a rest?
Yeah.
or
So
anything?
you get 3 charges and it regains 1d3 charges daily at dawn. So in the morning,
Yeah, okay, I
at
see that
dawn,
now.
yeah, you get to roll a d3, which we can just do a d4 minus 1. And then, yeah.
Beautiful.
All right. So that hour goes by, and Fang, yeah, you figure out the powers to this ring. Wilmore plays his lute and gets him and Silrak feeling nice and recovered. And yeah, you guys are feeling like you got a little bit more pep in your step again and ready to maybe reevaluate how you want to tackle this.
So, yeah, I'm down for this fire idea. If that doesn't work, or we need some extra power, I will take my fire potion here. The 3 fiery blasts from hell.
You know what? Let's
I
just go up topside, and maybe we can test out the campfire to see how it works.
like that. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
All right,
Do it.
guys, going back up top to like the mound up. All
Yep,
right, so we'll
yep.
go ahead and switch that over. And so you guys climb on up, and it's still late in the night, of course. Only about an hour has gone by, and it's probably like 2 in the morning, something around there, and or maybe closer to midnight. And still see the cloudy sky, moon hidden behind it, but glowing very bright and looks pretty low. And yeah, you see all the snow all around you as you get up here.
I am going to exactly 60 feet away from us, so as far as I can. I'm gonna cast. So hold on. Yeah. So where am I? Let's. I guess yeah. Go jump over the side, and then 60 feet. So it's like it's like up here. I'm gonna cast campfire and just kind of take a look at what it does.
All right. So yeah, you go ahead and cast that campfire out there. Let's see. Right here.
Yes.
Cool. That spectral flame just appears there, and yeah, kind of similarly to how you saw before. It takes a little while, especially now with this larger patch of snow and how abundant it is in the external temperatures. But it does seem to melt away the snow a bit, leaving a puddle behind. But after the fire melts away, you can see that water slowly hardening again to ice.
I go up and take a look.
Okay, yeah, you go up and approach.
So
yeah.
it's still a fire, so it's like ice under the fire, or like.
Well, I was saying after the fire went out, so it was like after that minute.
Oh, okay, got it.
Yeah.
Yep. So then we'll go up and take a look.
Because that's what it is, right? Bonfire's a minute.
Yeah, I think it's a mirror. Hold on, let me see. Spells. Bonfire. 5-foot cube. I don't think. Space for the first turn.
Yeah, it
Let
looks
me
like
turn it.
duration concentration up to 1 minute.
Oh yeah, 1 minute. You're right.
So
Sorry.
yep, no, all good. So that the fire dissipates, goes out, and after it does go out, you approach it to see that like pooled water sitting there where that flame once was, and you know, a couple of moments go by, and with the harsh elements out here in the extreme cold, you see that water start to harden to ice.
Can I see like the grass and like the dirt?
Um, it's a pretty deep layer of snow right there, but yeah, you start to see a little bit of like the earth below.
The earth below. Okay. Well, gentlemen, I think it's too cold, so everything's gonna refreeze. But we may be able to at least get a safe look.
I mean, it doesn't hurt to try.
Actually, it does, and
It might
did.
hurt me. But
We
I
might
think
die.
if I think if something happens to me and I hand my health potion to who drank theirs last?
I think Solrak drank one.
Okay.
Yeah, I did. Before the battle of the wolves.
All right, so I'm gonna hand my health potion over to you.
Whoops.
So you got one now, and I'm gonna say, well, if something happens, pull me out, stabilize me, and make sure I don't die.
Chaddington, you should know. Solrak never pulls out. Help! And I start like dancing. Okay, let's get serious. I got you.
I'm going to keep all my jokes to myself on that one, fam. All right, so shall we?
Ciao.
All right. So you
Should we
guys.
tie you up? Or how do we...
Well, I mean, I love being tied up. And I do the exact same dance that he did. And then I just look stone cold afterwards, like, okay.
I've got the rope.
All right.
Ooh, I do love a bald man.
So you guys begin climbing up these mounds here. Easy enough to do. Why don't you guys just make a athletics check or acrobatics for me as you're climbing up?
I'm gonna hop on
Acrobatics.
Quobo and say hip hip and have him fly me up.
Easy enough. Cormo flies
Damn
you
it,
on up
that's
there.
20.
Yes.
I'm gonna roll an
Start the day.
18.
Very nice,
Wait,
Solrak.
Seven.
waiting on you guys.
No, Solrak.
Sorry, I just took
He. Oh yeah, actually, yeah. Solrak, he does a backflip. He lands on the edge of the mound, does another backflip, and he's up at the top. It's kind of impressive.
And I look at Fang like, nah, keep up, old man.
You guys all make your way though up to the top successfully without any sort of trouble at all. And once again, you can see situated around this 100-foot tall raven statue, these four, monolithic stones, and the four corpses lying in front of the statue.
So I am going to say, gentlemen, just give me 1 second, and I'm just gonna roll my eyes in the back of my head and look through Sanity's eyes, and he's just gonna fly up there and see if he sees anything in the ground or with the ravens.
Okay. How high up is he flying?
How high are the ravens?
Well, there's no. I mean, make a perception check.
Well, I thought they were in the sky last time, flying around.
You
Actually,
could
they
you
didn't
could
even
hear.
make the playoffs, you guys. It was terrible. Lamar Jackson got hurt. This whole thing.
It's terrible.
Lost-
I'm looking for
Lost a
Lamar.
lot of money.
I'm looking for a good goal line call. That's what I'm looking for. Is that like 3 perception check?
Previously, yeah, something like that. Previously, you guys could hear some like calling of ravens in the sky. Didn't really see any, but you can make a perception check to see if you see any currently.
That one, but I'm gonna re-roll that because I'm a halfling, and that's at 18.
Okay, so yeah, you're flying up there, and how high up are you flying?
as high up as I can using the Pythagorean theorem. So like probably like 40, 50 feet up.
All right, 50 feet, sure. So, okay, you fly on up there, and you're looking up in the sky to see if you see any ravens, and you can't see any ravens flying around or anything. You look down to the ground, and you see, obviously, the corpses lying there. One of them, with that 18 roll, from what you have seen earlier in the night, seems to have shifted its position a little.
Hmm. Which one?
The one closest to you all.
So Sanity kind of flies back and perches over here, and I go, gentlemen, looks like those dead bodies may not be dead. So this could be very fun. And
What do you
then,
mean they're not dead?
well, it
Maybe
looks
they're
as
unconscious like we were.
Well, Fang, with the your knowledge of how you've seen them, they're not just unconscious. With the way they've been ripped apart, with pecked at, and their eyeballs ripped out, and internal organs spilled out, and chest ripped open, and covered in frostbite.
I did
Again,
sense
that's a
necromancy, so they could be undead.
uh,
Shall
they'd ask you for a
we?
sacrifice.
Shall
Maybe
we
that's what
find
happens when
out?
you become sacrifice. Sure.
So let's see how 65. So I'm going to move up to like here. I'm assuming these like little feet can hide me.
Yeah, with your go ahead and make a stealth with advantage.
Little feet, little feet.
Little feet, little feet.
Isn't that like what your
Stealth.
ability is? It's your feature trait for your racial trait.
Yeah. If
No.
I can hide by
Yes, yes.
like under small cover. So
Yeah,
that's a 10
giving you advantage on it.
and a 15.
Yeah, sure enough, you can like kind of there's a mound of snow at the feet there, and you kind of use the shape of the legs to hide your body, and using the snow to hide the lower part of your body. So yeah, good enough to hide you.
All right. So I'm gonna cast. I can reach that, right? That's 60 feet. Yeah. I'm gonna cast uh whatchamacallit, campfire right in front of the guy that moved. Like not on him, but like so his head would be like a foot from the fire.
Alright, you can move that AOE, right?
Yep, so like right there.
Cool. All right, yeah. So that fire
Sanity's gonna go fly over.
begins burning there, and yeah, you see that snow beginning to melt away a little bit, and the corpse that's lying there, slowly, you can see it lift its head up. It began just pushing itself back a little bit. I can't move that on the map, so just imagine that it does.
I understand. And then when the fire goes away, there's no like markings on the ground or anything.
After that 1 minute of the fire burning there, it disappears, and you see pretty much what you could see before when you practiced it. Just it melts away, exposing a little bit of the earth below. The water there slowly hardens into ice.
Gentlemen, did you see that? He moved.
And insanity is sanity. How
She's
high
in
up?
the air. She's 50 feet again.
Okay, cool.
So
So
what
I
are you
can
guys gonna do? Keep
I
letting
can-
it fire?
I can light him on fire, but I'd be prepared. Is this where we all want to be standing when he wakes up?
I mean, I don't necessarily want to get closer to it. If anything, I would rather hide behind this rock here, and be ready for an ambush when it comes running at you if it sees you.
Fair enough.
Yeah, and I'm gonna be perched on Cuomo, just in case.
And I guess Brutus will be with me, or
Brutus
no?
will be- All right, yeah,
Brutus will
yeah, he
be
can
with
be with you.
Solrak. Well, because
All right.
I can't hold him. Like, hold him so he doesn't
That's
run
true.
away. He's typically scared of these things.
That's true.
Are we
So,
ready, gentlemen?
You lighting them on fire?
Was the plan?
All right, let's see it.
I cast. Where's that AOE again?
I'll drop it back out there.
Or yeah, I basically, I mean, I cast it right on his head.
All right, cool. You cast that on his head, and let me see. Can you guys see those rolls? I'm assuming not. Can you?
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
What else? It's strange because it shows up on my. Maybe it's because it's my account.
It's a center.
Oh, I just saw a
came up.
dex check.
15.
Yeah. So yeah, and then this one too because I did it like that. But all right, so this he cast the bonfire out there, and it appears burning there, and he slowly starts pushing himself away from it. Roll a d6.
5.
All right, so he's gonna take 2 points of damage on that. He succeeded on a dex save there for that. I know the bonfire doesn't typically call for it, but that's how something like that would go down. And he slowly pushes himself out of that zone. And now, as he gets himself out of that zone, you can see him stand up, slowly get to his feet. You see like his left shoulder drop down, like he doesn't have much strength in his body, and then he picks his head and shoulders back up, and you see his frostbitten body start just walking towards you all. It's very, very slowly.
Stream is sponsored by Head and Shoulders. Make sure you guys get yours right away. Well, I stay put. Do I see if he's looking at Chaddington, or is he coming at him?
He just looks like he notices all of you all and is just slowly lurching his way in your direction.
All right.
Hey, Solrak, remember that oath bow I gave you?
Honestly, he doesn't see Chaddington. He just sees Fang, honestly, and you, Solrak.
Oh.
Um,
All right. Well, I will drop my swords for a second. And I'm gonna take out the bow. Or take a shot at it.
All right. Well, it sees you all kind of like taking a defensive position and whatnot. So, we're gonna go ahead and add you all to the combat tracker and roll initiative.
All right.
And I'll let Fang and Solrak. I'll let you guys also do one quick thing because he is a slow motherfucker.
Can I scream at him?
You can scream, yeah.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go, "Hey, what are you doing?" Just to see if he like acknowledges anything.
Yeah, it doesn't seem to have any sort of like intelligent thought to what you said. Just kind of like looking like a zombie essentially, just slowly lurches his way over to y'all. I'll send a little picture for you guys to check out.
Is the oath bow without being attuned to stronger than the?
Nah,
+1
the +1 will be better.
Cool.
Oh yeah, let me put on some combat.
Okay, so I'll hop off of Cuomo.
Yeah, you go first. You got a higher dex. Go for it.
So yeah, I'll hop off Cuomo. I just stand next to him, and we will. I'm going to ready an attack when he gets. Let's see, 10 feet from me.
Okay. That's cool with me. Solrak.
And I'm gonna shoot at him.
Okay, go for it. Roll to hit. Just one.
All right. Come on, Mr. Lombo. Ooh, that's a miss.
Yes, that's a big old miss.
Ooh.
And yeah, so you go to shoot your longbow, you pulling it back, and you're with excitement. You got a big old muscle Silrak. You rip that bowstring back too hard, and you snap it.
Damn it! Whoop, I didn't mean to do.
All good. Wilmore, you're up. Sorry, crit fail.
Yeah.
Eldritch Blast, 2 in the face.
All right.
1. Is it 10?
A 10 will miss.
2. Yeah. 20.
And that 20 will definitely hit. Roll that damage, bud.
So that is, hold on, what do it? Yeah, so it's 2d 20, and then I guess it's that plus 20, right?
Why plus
Or no,
20?
oh no, I'm sorry. Yeah, so it's 9 plus 10 plus 3. That's 19. 21.
We'll say that the 9 was a 10. The first dice is what
Oh,
we
then I
always
was
count.
Okay,
So 19 total.
perfect.
Cool. Very nice. Huge Eldritch Blast shoots into its body. You see bits of his like black frostbitten flesh kind of splinter off and just fly into the snow. Anything you want to move forward a little bit or anything?
How do I move forward? No.
All right, the sanity. Want to do anything then?
Sanity's gonna swoop down on this guy and like. I guess he can't actually do anything, so never mind. He's going to come a little bit closer and ascend 50 or 40 feet. So he's going to go 40 feet higher.
40 feet higher. Okay, gotcha. Anything else?
That's it.
Soul Rack, what you got?
All right. Well, I'm just gonna put my my longbow away and take out my swords,
Pull out both the swords. Easy enough.
and I'm going to move over 30 feet over to between Fang and Chaddington.
All right,
Sure.
perfect. Anything else that you want to do?
I'll yell over at Brutus to come to me.
Yeah, Brutus responds and he follows up right behind you. Now this corpse is up. Just slowly, just keeps on lurching towards you all. He makes his way to about right there, and actually, no, he's gonna dash. So he makes his way all the way up here, and as he gets up there, Solrak and Wilmore, you feel that sense of melancholy and dread and lethargy just enter your body. Overwhelming as you can see its face getting closer to you. This is like unlike any undead creature you've ever seen before. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, fuckity fuck.
It's 14.
Lucky number 13.
And as he lurches closer and closer to y'all, you both get lightheaded and your knees buckle out as you fall into the snow.
Oh no!
As you are both currently unconscious for 1 minute.
Oh, good God.
I'll just go ahead and send the whole thing to the chat so you can see exactly what the effects are.
Basically, we can't do anything.
All right, Fang, you are up. You see them
Okay.
just fall to the ground.
Shit. Alright, I'm going to... Can I empower my tattoo now?
Yeah, as a bonus action, sure.
Okay. So
Oh,
I'll
actually,
go
I'm sorry.
ahead-
I'm sorry. You used it once already. You can only do it once until the next dawn. So you have to wait till tomorrow to be able to empower that again.
Okay.
Wait, guys.
Alright. Okay. I'm gonna try and shake Solrak around to wake him up, and while doing that, yell at Chaddington to see if that does anything.
All right. Did you, as you step forward a little bit closer, you also feel this sense of dread and melancholy. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
No!
All just dead.
Swear to
You
God.
bastard!
Not one.
Oh my
You bend down to pick up Solrak, and as you bend down to pick up Solrak, you just fall on top of his body.
Oh my
in like the
god.
69 position.
Oh my god. And now Cuomo sees this. You can go ahead and
So,
act for Cuomo, yeah.
so Cuomo is obviously gonna do what's best for us and look
Yes.
out for us. So he is going to come right behind me and kind of like and like peck at me and try to wake me up.
Alright, yeah. He pecks at you. His little eagle head biting down at your head. And yeah, you feel those pecks hitting your cheeks and your forehead, and it shakes you out of this sleepy state. And you're still lying there prone on the ground, though. Wilmore is up, still unconscious. Let's see. I don't think you can remake it, the saving throw.
Yeah, it sounds like I'm
No?
done for a minute.
Yeah. All right. Well, Sanity is up now. He acts on his own accord, or she acts on her own accord.
Yeah, I guess Sanity's gonna dash over here because she's already like 80 feet in the air. So she would Pythagorean theorem to be here, but still be like 20 feet away from, or 30 feet. Yeah, you shouldn't have set that whole thing. So she is 31 feet above
Yeah.
this guy in a circle.
Probably shouldn't have, but it's all good. All right, sounds good. Solrak still knocked out. So you're just lying there in the snow, freezing. Brutus sees Solrak lying there. He bends down, he bites you on the shoulder, and he goes to pull you back, just to try to save you in any kind of dire way that he can. Yeah, that's cool. Brutus pulls you back just enough. I'll say that he can pull you back 1 square to get you out of this aura that just feels like it's emanating around this creature, the sense of dread, and he wakes you up.
Good boy. Thank you, Bruno.
Now this creature is up again. He approaches a bit closer now. All right. And let's see. Wilmore being down on the ground, he psychically lashes out at him. Crit will hit no
I
matter
can
what.
see all your rolls now. But yeah, crit hit. Fun.
Cool. Yeah, so he you feel this spike of energy just kind of hit your mind, and he does a total of he does 44 points of damage to you. And that wakes you up. The searing spike wakes you up, obviously, as you feel like you just got a lobotomy, and you're still lying there on the ground, and you see this creature much closer now than it was just 10 seconds ago. Fang, as you start your turn in the presence of this creature, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, 11.
Ooh, once more, you just get the sense of
Oh,
dread and you fall
God.
down. I need Cuomo to also make that same wisdom saving throw.
Uh, 12. And what's his wisdom? 13?
He falls down to the ground,
Oh my
face
God.
into the snow. Wilmore awake now. See him closer approaching you. I need you to make that wisdom saving throw as this sense of melancholy just surrounds you.
It's 11. I'm gonna use my inspiration,
Okay, go for it.
and that works.
Yeah, you feel this melancholy enter your body and you force it out. You fall into the ground. You felt this psychic spikes in your mind. You're like, enough is enough. I need to retaliate on this motherfucker.
I am going to. How close is he to everybody? He's like 20 feet away. Got a. 1 second here. I'm gonna cast Dissonant Whispers. Level 1. It's a 14 Wisdom save.
Okay, 14 wisdom. I rolled a 14. So go roll the damage. He takes half damage.
That's a 5.
And it's what kind of damage is it?
It is.
Is it necrotic?
I think it's necrotic, or is it? Oh, I forgot to do that. Where's it? Where does it say damage on here? Psychic.
Psychic damage. Cool. Perfect. All right. Anything else that you want to do?
I'm going to move back 25 feet.
Okay. You skedaddle back 25 feet, and Sandy is up.
Sanity is going.
You're at the edge of the embankment right there, by the way.
Yep. Okay. Sanity's is it? Who's sleeping? Is everybody sleeping? What's going on?
Solrak is up now.
Brutus, I think.
Oh wait, yeah, Solrak is up, right? Because Brutus woke you up.
Yeah, I'm up. He woke me up.
Yeah, and then Fang and Cuomo is down.
He's gonna go like peck at Fang.
Okay.
Try to wake him up.
Yeah, easy enough. He pecks at Fang, and Fang once more he wakes up to another bird pecking at him, and yeah, he's up now. Still lying prone, but anything else that Sandy wants to do?
He'll fly back a little bit further.
All right, Solrak, you're up. Still feeling this sense of dread as this body is lunging towards you. I need you to make that wisdom saving throw.
Son of a bitch. Okay. Fucking 11.
Once more, you fall down to your knees, face first, into the snow. All right, Brutus. He's also has to make that wisdom save, and he falls into the snow as well. Yeah, unconscious. All right, he this quiet soul is up now. Man, oh man, this is only a CR6 monster too, guys. So, all right, so he's going to see Solrak lying there on the ground, psychically lash out at him with with advantage.
Yeah, I just checked. This is only a go eat a dick DM party, so that's gonna have to level those against each
My
other.
internet's not working, you guys.
So that's 20 points of damage on Solrak. All right, and I need you. Yeah, but you wake up, so that's good. Fang, you're out.
Now wisdom.
Well, you're out, right? You're knocked out.
Yeah, but aren't I still in his thing?
Yeah, but
No, didn't Sanity wake him up?
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. That's right. Go ahead, Fang. Yeah, make that wisdom saving throw.
Oh, 21!
All right, you feel the urge to fall down to your knees once more, but you fight it, and you got this look of rage in your eyes.
Oh.
This is your time to take him down right now.
Yeah.
If you can do 3 solid attacks.
All right. How far away is he from? Oh, wait, my tattoo isn't.
He's 10 feet, but you can reach. Oh no, some of your attacks can reach 10 feet.
You know what? I'm gonna try something.
Like your fangs of the fire snake.
Yeah, I think so. Hold on.
You can try to knock him prone with that ring.
Hold on. I'm sorry, Fang. You
Bonus
also
action.
hold on, Fang. You also had a action saved that I'll let you use as a reaction right now. That once you saw him do something that you're gonna attack, so I'll let you do an extra attack right now too.
Alright, hell yeah. All right, so he's 10 feet away from me, right?
Correct. Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, I'll just attack with my quarterstaff.
Okay. The quarterstaff you do have to be within 5 feet But if you use the key points to do Fangs of the Fire Snake, you can reach 10 feet with that.
Yes, that's what it was. Yep. Okay. So yeah, that's what I'll do.
All right, so roll that to hit. And if you spend extra key, yeah,
27.
that hits. And you can spend, and if you spend 1 key point when the attack hits, it also deals an extra 1d10 fire damage. So I'm not sure if you want to do
Yeah,
that.
I'll do that. So
So you're spending 2 key points total.
2 key points.
Okay.
So let me roll that first damage. 7 plus an extra d10. Oh, 10, baby.
Very nice. So 17 points of damage. And 10 of that was fire.
Yep.
Very nice.
All right, we're gonna come back again with the quarterstaff.
Okay, go for it.
Oh, 26.
26 will hit.
Keep them coming.
Well, yeah, you're gonna approach now because your quarterstaff has to be within 5 feet. But yeah, okay, seven damage. Okay, cool.
Yep. And then bonus action.
Well, you can still do one more action too because that first attack was your reaction.
Oh fuck yeah.
Yeah, because you held that action.
25.
That'll hit.
10 damage.
Very nice. Okay, now you can bonus action.
Bonus action. Oh man. And I harness that wolf bite ring in me. And yeah, we're gonna fucking hit him. So let's see here. Bonus action. Oh, 19.
19 will hit.
Woo, doggy. Okay. And so that rings. Let's see.
So do your normal unarmed strike and then add 2d6 to it.
Okay. Oh, 10.
Damn.
6.
10 minus 6, 16 total.
You got all that damage? I lost track after the
How
first
much was that? That was a
And then
good
the
amount.
target must succeed on a DC 15 strength saving throw or be prone. Huh.
Yep. So let's see. He's going to make that strength save right now. And this brutal fury of blows just attacking him. Boom, 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 one after another. You beat the shit out of him. You see chunks of his flesh flying off, bones falling off of him too. And yeah, he looks beaten up as he has now fallen prone to the ground. Yeah. Anything else that you want to do?
Nope. Just actually, I don't know if this would be.
Does he get
too much.
opportunity when he's prone?
No, and he already used a reaction this round too to do that saved action too.
I don't think I can really do anything.
Well, no, I meant
else.
can the guy on the ground, if Fang runs away, can he hit him with an opportunity attack?
Yeah, technically you can.
Oh, okay.
All
I
right,
guess
so
it'd be at disadvantage though, right?
yes, correct. Yeah. Cuomo is up. He's still knocked out though. Wilmore, you're up, and you just saw this massive round from Fang, punching and jabbing into this this corpse, and he's lying down there on the ground now, which gives you disadvantage, unfortunately, on like a Eldritch Blast.
Oh, it does.
Yes, because it's a ranged attack,
Oh, because he's prone on in a ranged attack.
but not on like spell saves though. So any of those spells.
So I'm going to bonus action curse. So we're gonna throw that on him. Or actually, yeah, no, we're gonna hold that.
Hold
I'm
it?
gonna
Okay.
ready. Yeah, so I'm not doing that. I'm gonna ready chill touch for when. Or no, that's a range now. Crap. I thought I had something. That was attack. You know what? He has disadvantage on like everything, right?
On Dex right now. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna cast a bonfire directly on top of him.
Okay. Yeah, you can definitely do that. You
That's
cast
Dex
that bonfire on him. Let me throw that out there. You can place that on there, and I'll roll that Dex 10 for you at disadvantage. He saves.
Jesus.
Roll a d6 though. 3 points of damage, and are you gonna concentrate on it? You're gonna just leave it up there.
Yeah, I mean, I
Yeah.
guess I would concentrate on it through this round.
Cool. So yeah, that'll do that damage on him. All right. Anything else for you?
Move over here. That's it.
All right. Sanity.
Sanity. Soul Rack's up. Cuomo's
Soul Rack's down.
Soul Rack's down. It's gonna go peck on Soul Rack a little bit.
Peck, peck, peck. Soul Rack, you wake up. And is he staying down there? Or is he?
Then he'll just fly back here, and then he'll mimic, kill him.
All right, Solrak, you feel sanity pecking at your head. You see the spectral raven fly away as you open up your eyes. Lying there prone, you still feel this sense of dread. Will you make that wisdom saving throw for me, please?
I have a feeling I'm never gonna wake up.
Come on, oh wise Solrak.
15.
And
Yes.
just barely, you feel that you can outlast this this sense of dread that's just permeating all around you. And yeah, you can stand up if you want. It's gonna take half your movement.
Fine by me. I'm gonna stand.
Yep, so 15 feet.
I'm only about 10 feet away from that motherfucker, so I'm gonna walk up to it now.
Go for it.
And I'm gonna enjoy this. I'm gonna slash this motherfucker to pieces.
All right.
First things first.
You have advantage on all of these hits.
Oh, even better. All right. First things first. It's one Slayer time. Ba-da-boom. 25. Well, let me see. I'm gonna advantage just in case I crit. Oh, that's a nat 20, motherfucker.
That's why you do it. Yeah. Let's see. So that first dice will be an 8. So add 7 to that, so 19, and then your extra 2d6 for the old one long Slayer crit.
2d6.
Solrak, how do you pierce this blade into its body and take its life force from it?
Oh yeah! So I piece its fucking my sword right through the stomach, and then I cut all the way up through its heart. I just slice it back out. I said, "Now you go to sleep, bitch." Yeah!
You do this while the spectral flames are erupting from the corpse lying there below you, lying in the snow, and there's a rage just filling your eyes. Yeah, you just completely slice through this corpse, and with that, you know that it is no longer a threat to you all.
Hell yeah!
Yeah. So yeah, that thing is no longer a threat to you, and you yeah. It's lying there filleted.
The other ones are still there, right? On the ground?
There are 3 other corpses there. That one first corpse is no longer there, but I don't know. You tell me.
That's
So I guess I kind of limp up and I go, well, I guess now we know what they do.
But here's the thing, my friends. I feel like they're protecting something down there. That's why they're there. So, question is, do we want to keep fighting these 3 to get to whatever they're protecting? It's quick. It's definitely important if they're protecting it. But I recommend we take a long rest before that because I do not think I can handle.
I mean, I don't know if, I mean, do we want to go down and sleep for 8 hours while we leave Zazzy with the ship overnight?
That's true.
I mean, I feel they're slow, and we just have to keep our distance. So, and I'll pull a longbow out of my pocket and give it to, I guess, Solrak's broke or no? Fang's
What?
broke. Who's broke?
I'm broke. I do have a
Sucks.
regular longbow, and I have the other one, so I'm fine.
So
What-
why don't we
What's the
give
damage?
Fang one?
Yeah, what's the damage on the? You said you have a longbow.
Yeah, it's just its
Regular
regular
one, and I
one.
have,
Yeah.
both bow.
Because I could put away my quarterstaff and whip out some darts
Well, you know
that
what?
I got, and I could throw those.
How,
I give the
how
longbow
tall
to
are
him.
these roosts and the rock?
Like the monolithic
this
rocks,
thing over
or
Both the monolithic rock and these like wooden things.
they are both about like 30 feet tall, I believe.
Well, I mean, we could always just stand up there and shoot shit at them.
The monoliths, they're closer to 50, and the roosts are like 30.
I mean, if we all have something ranged, which you have your Eldritch Blast, and you give me that bow, I
Mhm.
can fly everyone. I can have Cuomo fly everyone up on a monolith.
I think that's a great idea.
I kind of like that idea.
And then we could just shoot them till they die.
Yeah. And we could probably all beach up on one monolith, to be quite honest.
That sounds good.
I think we
That
just
will,
do this one right over here.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. Cuomo, you hip with that?
Cuomo would definitely, come on walking over to you to be ready to mount and fly everyone up to the top of the monoliths.
Can he fly everyone up at once, or?
Not at once.
All right.
We got time.
Yeah.
So, but yeah. Okay, so he flies us up there.
Okay, easy enough. Yeah, one by one, he scoops you guys up, flies you up to the top of the rock, and then comes back down and picks up the next one of the party members to do the same until each one of you guys are standing on top of this 50-foot monolith. Very small surface area for you guys all to be standing upon. It's about like 15 feet in diameter around.
Chattington's small. He can stand in one spot with someone.
For sure, absolutely.
Yeah, I can, yeah.
And I'm gonna have
And Brutus too, right?
Cuomo. Yeah.
Or should we just have Brutus? Yeah, I guess. Yeah, what do you want to do with Brutus?
Maybe have Cuomo take him to another monolith where they just kind of hang out for now. Because I don't think his effect is gonna reach 50 feet.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, maybe they go to the one in the west, the one over here.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. All right, Cuomo, take Brutus over to that west monolith.
Alright, so he's gonna take them to the ones that's east then.
Oh yeah, East.
Yep.
Never eat.
Oh, I thought you said Weast.
Gotcha.
East.
So alright, yeah, everyone's perched on top of the rocks now. You guys are standing there, seeing the 3 remaining corpses lying there still. What do you
And I switch out my swords for my oath bow. Just
Okay, perfect.
Chattington, you said you had was it a regular bow or a long bow?
I have a longbow.
Okay,
You can just take it out of my inventory.
Yeah, so I'll go ahead and put my quarterstaff
You can also use the
away.
Loot of Destiny as a crossbow.
What?
Yeah. The thing is that distance.
Fucking knew that.
Yeah, I told you, man. If you
Yeah,
read
its
the
range
thing-
is 5 foot.
No, if you read it, down the bottom can attack 30 to 120
yeah.
because I can't put in multiple things because it's like a ranged
Got
and
it, got
melee. But yeah, you can either use your strength or dex modifier for that, and it's like a that's why the notes in there say 5 feet melee attack, 30 to 120 feet range. It's like you draw it on the string, on a loot string, and you pull it back and shoot it like that.
Cool. That's cool. I shoot like a big old cello.
Yeah.
Chattington, do you have some arrows that you could part ways
I do
with?
have some arrows. Let me see. I think I only have 4 arrows. Or no, is it 80 arrows? Quantity. Okay, it says 80, but something tells me I screwed that up. So we'll say 20 arrows.
Okay.
And I'll just take that out, and then I'll take. And yeah, it's just a basic longbow.
Alright, Solrak. You see these bodies down there, you got the earth bow out.
They're not moving yet though, right? They're just still prone. They're just still.
Make a perception check.
Alright. Da-da-da-da-da. Okay, when this thing gets slow.
You can do investigation if that's a higher number too, but I think your perception's probably better. 6.
Shit.
Yeah. No, I mean you see the corpses lying there still. From what you can tell, they seem to be lying in the same position as they have been since you guys first approached the area here.
Well, I'm gonna take a test shot at it.
Okay. Yeah, you can roll that to hit. You got to do it with
Closest.
disadvantage though, unfortunately, because they are lying prone.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Let's try this. Da-da-da. Get out of there. Okay. That is a 19, and let me do the second. That's an 18.
Yeah, that'll hit. So you can go ahead and roll damage.
7 hit.
Cool. And which one were you aiming at?
The one that would be closest to us. This one right
Okay, sure. So you draw back the bow and arrow, and you release, and you see that arrow fly across the this plateau up here and pierce straight into its body, and don't see it move or react in any sort of way.
Chaddington, perhaps the fire was the secret to waking them up.
Well, if I do recall correctly, the other one looked like it had moved. But we can certainly try that as well. But let's just give them all a good once over. I'm gonna at the second one, I'm gonna Eldritch Blast it.
All right, sure. Disadvantage.
Excuse me. Yep. First roll, that's a fail. 9.
You can do a second attack though if you'd like.
Yep. And a 9.
Yeah, so this Eldritch Blast just kind of shoots out, sprays the ground right around them. You'd imagine, if a sentient being was to be striked pretty close by this force energy, it'd probably awaken it or have some sort of sense of urgency to move away from it. It's not the case here.
Well, do you think maybe that one monster was the issue we had before?
Why don't we try hitting the other guys?
So that was
it a
the
shot.
that
was the second one. Yeah.
Solrak
we
went
just
hit the
need one
first
more.
one. Fang, when we're at the second one, Fang can go ahead and try that third one if you'd like.
I guess I'll go try that third one. 12.
And roll it one more time.
21.
Okay. You can go roll that damage.
9.
Arrow flies across the field here and pierces into that body, and you just see like bits of that dried up, frozen flesh just splinter across the air there, and yeah, no sort of moaning, groaning movement, anything that would be a sign of life or sentient being at all.
Do we still hear like the bird noise or anything like that, or?
Make a perception check.
7.
Yeah, I mean, you still, every few minutes that go by, you hear a calling in the distance. And it still is happening, yeah.
Sanity's gonna like come within distance and then just fly, and then like, or are we still in initiative?
No, you're not in initiative. You guys can do whatever you guys would like to do right now, yeah.
So I'll look through her eyes, and she's just gonna fly straight up as high as she can.
Okay. You make that perception. So
And
she looks up everywhere, and she's looking for, I guess, like some of these ravens in the sky.
hmm
Yeah, sees sporadically a raven or two flying by. Nothing that seems to be like uh, abundant or to sanity worrisome. But yeah, these ravens do seem to be taking a liking to this area.
I don't know how I like that, guys.
Hmm.
And note that the feeling that we got from this one zombie thing, not the same as when we were attacked before.
Solrak, you would actually notice it was the same.
It was exactly the same.
Yes. You definitely have that same sense of dread and melancholy that you guys all felt before that knocked Wilmore and Fang out also, and then that psychic spike that hit you, Wilmore had that same sensation too. And actually, you just got hit too, right? Yeah, so
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
yeah. You felt that
okay.
in your mind too.
I
Yeah.
thought before when he hit me just now, it was like a physical attack versus.
No, that was it was a psychic spike. Yeah.
Oh, so then I think that's it, you guys.
Maybe
Yeah, I'm gonna flick the mechanism on my quarterstaff and glide down.
Badass.
I know, right? 30
So
feet
cool.
forward.
So cool.
For every 30 feet forward, I drop 10 feet.
Yes, and this is 50 feet high, so you can go forward a total of 150 feet.
150 feet. So I glide all the way pretty much to this white spot. And I'm gonna further examine the bodies and the rock.
Okay, sure. First thing you notice is like when you get over here, is that as like you felt the first time and this last time you guys came up approaching the statue and whatnot, you felt that sense of melancholy and dread. You do not feel that currently. You do still obviously see these corpses lying here, riddled with frostbite and gangrene and pecked apart and whatnot. But that sense of dread is no longer present. But would you please make either a perception or investigation roll?
Guidance.
You are not close enough.
60 feet. I thought it
Uh,
was
is
more
this-
than that.
What is it? What's guidance? Oh, it is 60 feet. For some
Yeah,
reason I thought it
guidance
was
60.
30. Okay, yeah, you're right in range then, right?
Yeah, no, mine's longer because of the
Ah, gotcha.
it's
Yeah,
different.
55 feet.
Yours is longer. That's what I hear.
Yeah, it is.
All right, so
Measuring with soul rack and
perception,
the rock.
Fang, and add a D4 to that.
13 plus
Get the 15.
14.
Okay. Yeah, you look over the bodies. You notice that they're obviously corpses of humanoid figures. Some of them are adorned in like different jewels and gemstones, and you're kind of looking over the bodies and whatnot, and you find altogether on the corpses here, each one of them has a black pearl on them, on this necklace, and set on it, and then on each one of the necklaces are an additional 5 these deep black opaque gemstones that kind of go up the siding of this necklace too.
I'm gonna go
yeah.
back. Wait, we're
And-
gonna continue.
Yes, and then
Okay, yeah, go on.
as you you're looking through all the bodies and you see these necklaces with this beautiful stones, all of which are black. The 3 black pearls, which are like the centerpieces, and then these deep opaque black gems that are in the other necklaces. You're taking them all, or you're looking them all over, and you are looking through the corpses to see if there's anything else. And underneath of one of them, you happen to find a glass vial. Filled of some sort of a strange deep blue liquid.
The blue liquid.
Yes.
Okay. I'll take the vial.
Okay.
But right after I do that, I'm gonna leave the gemstones for now, and then go back to the dead corpse and see if it has the same gemstones on its body.
Yeah. Easy enough to check out. You do see that it has pretty much the same exact gemstones on it. almost like it was done in some sort of ritualistic manner, placed upon each one of these bodies.
And did the rock have anything kind of ornate like that on it?
With that roll, I'll let you slide with that perception also. You notice that there was small inscriptions on the base of this giant rock. Just kind of. Do you speak? I guess you don't speak barbarian. No.
I know a barbarian that might speak barbarian.
You might. Does Solrekthos speak barbarian? I don't think he
it's been a little
does.
mission here.
Yeah.
I can read it. I understand illiterate any spoken language you can hear. You also understand written languages. Hey, I can cast a spell to read it.
Okay. Yeah, so I mean, Fang sees this barbaric language
Yeah.
written across the bottom of here. There are a couple of like pictographic images of ravens in flight as well, and then some sort of like hieroglyphic looks of like barbaric men and a giant raven like figure that they are looks like they're giving praise to.
Yeah. So I'm gonna head back to the monolith. Guys, so I can't make out what writing is on the rock statue. It looks like it could be barbarian, but there's some nice looking gemstones and some black pearls on the dead bodies. And I'm wondering if that's part of the ritual. So I'm gonna have Cuomo get you guys down, and let's see if we can kind of figure this out.
Are you sure? Because I could probably read it from here. I could just stay up here forever if you prefer that.
No, let's all come down. Why
Oh,
don't we?
thank you so much.
Cuomo!
Cuomo with these wide wing spread strides comes flying on over and scoops up Wilmore, and you can get Wilmore and Solrak at the same time and pick them up and slowly descend and place them back down on the earth.
Cuomo, but don't forget Brutus is on that monolith too now.
Yeah, he took Brutus down with him.
Gotcha.
Oh no, shit! No,
Alright.
he left him up there. So Cuomo flies back and he grabs Brutus.
Yeah.
All right.
So let's go check this out, guys.
I like it. Go check it out.
I'm gonna
So-
have Cuomo drag the corpse back to its spot.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, the corpse lies there once more, where it once lied in front of this giant raven statue.
So I'll look at the raven statue and there's like writing on it.
Yeah, at the base, like the bust or the base of it. Yeah.
I will cast comprehend languages, pack slot, and run my hands over.
Okay. All right, you cast comprehend languages, and for you, is that is there a casting time or it's one action?
No, I have it
Okay.
for 1 hour and it's 1 minute of a page.
Very nice. So you place your hand upon the etched-in words. You feel that there's like ice pressed into it and been frozen in there. You read. It's just kind of rough. The translation is not a perfect translation, but it's something along the lines of tribe of the Black Raven. And then, but it goes on to show that like pictograph, and then around it, you keep following it around. You see that it has. It also says something about some sort of giant ring, and it looks like it has around it like a image of a fire glowing around it.
A giant ring with a fire glowing around it. Is it like a circle or is it like an oval?
It's circular.
I kind of, gentlemen. There's some words about a giant ring for the Black Crow tribe.
Yeah, the Black Raven.
Black Raven, Black Crow. I mean, who knows the difference? One's bigger, I guess. Hmm.
You guys
Any
wouldn't
thoughts?
happen to know anything about a ring, would you? I mean, surely it can't be this wolf ring, right?
It says big ring. I don't think that's too big. Go back and look at the bodies. You said there was gems on them.
Yeah, I mean they're wearing some necklaces with this like black pearl on it. And yeah, they got some gemstones on it. Maybe we check out the bodies, see if they got anything on them.
No, I think that's a good
Wilmore,
idea.
isn't your ring have a tie to this whole thing? That's the key to it.
My invisibility ring?
Remember that when you put it on, didn't it like send signal to these same people?
I think that sent the signal to the Zentari. Have a little spell on it, so they kind of know where I am.
I thought it was this Black Raven.
No,
Or
I
not,
think
no.
I think that was the Zentari. Sanity's gonna like look at the bird, like the statue, like its eyes and stuff. Everything look all right?
Yeah, Santa goes and looks at him. Sees that obviously, as mentioned, this is just a giant like carved rock in the likeness of a raven, but in the eyes they are like a jet black. In such a way that like it's almost reflective, and you could like see the snow twinkling through them as you look into them. Solrex, share.
Ever.
Sharing
funny.
is caring. Hmm.
I'm gonna just sift through the bodies.
Yeah, you pretty much already did. Which is
Okay,
how
okay.
you found that potion, or the vial that had this like blue, icy, frosty looking potion in it.
Wait, Wilmore, do you still
Uh,
detect magic below?
I can use another charge of detect magic, I guess.
I think this would be a good time because if it's something below, then let's start digging.
Yeah,
Still think that thing was there.
one
Detect
last time
something.
I'll look at the at my
Yeah.
yep, my thing.
So yeah, you pull out the compass of arcane detection once more. You use the detect magic spell on it, and you see that the needle once more it pings up to the conjuration section, and like it's pointing over, like it's emanating from the ground somewhere in front of this raven statue and like underneath the corpses and whatnot. And that you notice though that necromancy seems to be gone.
So it's like pointing like over here by the
Yeah,
by the
pretty
bodies.
much. Yeah.
Well, I think there's definitely something going on in this over here. Maybe we let's see if we can start moving some of the stuff.
All right.
like the bodies.
I think we move the bodies, we move the snow, maybe look at the ground, and then if we want, we can dig a little.
Wait, what was up with the rock's eyes?
The
When,
raven.
yeah, the raven's eyes.
They're just a little shiny.
Yeah, they're just like a deep black, kind of similar to like the black gemstones that you were
Yeah,
seeing.
do they? I mean, am I able to see the raven's eyes?
From where you're standing, it's pretty high up. Honestly, it's 100 feet up there, the height of it total. So I'd imagine it's kind of hard, and especially in the dark of night, to make out those specific details. So probably not.
What? But guys, I'm wondering if
I
these
think we're in a
gems.
good. Go on.
I'm wondering if these black pearls that they're wearing have anything to do with the raven's eyes. Maybe something would happen. I don't know. That's kind of where I'm at right now. But I mean, we can start digging too, if you're picking up
Let's
some
do
magic
that.
under these guys.
Exactly. There's the only thing that's being detected. So let's do it.
Yeah, let's check this area first. There's definitely some magic
So
originating from here.
I'm gonna take the middle body and drag it over. So like over here.
And then I'll just kind of start sweeping away the snow.
And I
We
guess
put
I'll
down
do
a-
the same thing with this body. Drag it over and just proceed to start uncovering the snow.
Yeah, I'll come dig. I'm like, should I use that thing? Clearly
And
You know what? I
Wilmo,
just go, gentlemen. You know what? Matter of fact, just step back a second right here. I'm just gonna start casting mold earth, just all over the place. Just depositing all of the earth, kind of like back over here to the south of the monolith that's closest to us. Just being a big old trench. You there, Nate?
I'm sorry. I was talking and I was muted, so it's
I
all
was
good.
like, what?
All
I
right.
was like, we can keep going.
Yeah, so you guys, maybe there's a few things I said that was muted, so I'm sorry. So
Yeah.
you start excavating away this earth. It's kind of hard with the snow and the ice beneath there, but with the use of magic, you're able to excavate like 5 cubic feet away, each time you cast the spell. And yeah, you're starting to dig away, and you start seeing like bits of the earth beneath the snow here, and make a Constitution saving throw for me.
It's a 19.
Cool. Yeah, I mean, you're getting like pretty tired from doing this and focusing all your energy on doing so, but you're focused and you're determined to get this done. Uh, and you're digging and digging. And how long would you say that you'd like to do this for until like you're tired, or unless you find something?
I mean, it's really if we find something. I'm kind of focusing where the compass was pointing, but it's like move a little bit. It's kind of like an archaeology, right? It's like move a little bit, check it.
Yep.
Move a little bit, check it. It's not just grotesque moving.
Gotcha. So yeah, cool. It takes a bit of time. Solrak and Fang, you guys are standing around there, watching him do this. And, more than like a half hour goes by, and Wilmer's continuously doing this. Is there anything that you two also do to contribute, or you're just kind of watching him do this?
I'm just watching at this point.
Fang?
Yep, I'm just watching as well because there's not really too much I guess I can be doing.
Okay. Sure enough, yeah, if you guys feel that way, then you can, Wilmore just keeps on doing this for a little bit of time. And,
Actually, I'm going to like I guess within that half hour that he's doing all that, I'm just gonna like observe and just kind of check out the blue vial that I found, to see if I can figure out what exactly it is and what it does.
sure. Uh, Make a Arcana check for me.
15.
Cool, perfect. You're checking it out, and it's something like you've heard of something like this before. It kind of sounds familiar to you. This deep blue liquid with the frost kind of looks like it's intermingled with it, and you've heard of these different types of potions of giant strength, and you believe that this one might be actually a potion of frost giant strength.
Wow.
So go ahead and add that to your inventory. And Wilmore continuously stand back there doing mold earth to move the snow and the earth about here. Make a perception or investigation roll as you're doing this, Wilmore. Actually, you guys all can, because you guys are watching him do this, right? And kind of like sift through it.
What was it again?
Yeah.
Perception or investigation.
Fuck, 6.
17.
Yeah, 17 as well.
Cool. So about an hour of this goes by of Wilmore using this means of magic to move this earth about, and um, eventually you, Fang and Wilmore, notice as he's sifting through this earth and placing it aside, uh, you notice a very large uh, ring that's it's like looks sized for a giant's finger, and it looks like it's made out of like a as you approach it and you look through the dirt, uh, it looks like it's made out of like a hardened magma.
Hmm. Gentlemen, do you? I think this may be the ring that the statue speaks of. Do you?
I try to grab it.
How
Yeah,
big is it?
it's fairly it's like altogether the diameter of it is like taller than you, Wilmore. Or it's about as like tall as you, essentially. It fits a giant's finger,
I try to wear it like a belt.
like a belt.
Would
I li-
that work?
I
Or
like that.
just taller. Than it?
No, yeah, I mean it. You maybe could make it work if you wanted to, but right now it doesn't seem like it does. But make an Arcana check.
Advantage. There's one. That's a 3. There's 2. That's a 15.
Okay, 15's good. So, yeah, I mean, you are pretty attuned to knowing some magical knowledge and arcane knowledge. So you'd imagine, Solrak you saw when you guys were in this the Temple of the Allfather, right? He tried on this giant armor that he's currently wearing, this beautiful golden breastplate. And that also was taller than you, right? And he put it on, and he focused on it for a little bit of time, and somehow this armor shrunk down to his size and fit him. You kind of have a similar feeling, this kind of giant ring, and you're getting definitely a sense of there's something magical about it that, hell, maybe it could work kind of similarly.
Hmm. Hmm. Um.
And Solrak, as you went to pick up that ring, make a perception check also,
All right.
or investigation.
Let's try investigation this time.
That's fine.
17.
Cool, perfect. As you bend down to pick up this ring, buried underneath all like the rest of the dirt that has been excavated and moved to the side, you also notice something that's lying in there, and to you, it looks like it's it's this sharp kind of long figure. It looks like it's got leather wrapped at the handle of it, at the base of it, and you pick it up, and it looks like it's a dragon's tooth that's been fastened into some sort of a blade of sorts.
Oh, and you said how big is it? Like a sword length?
This is like it's like a great sword length. This thing it's an adult dragon's tooth. So this thing is like 6 feet long, 5 feet long.
Holy shit! This is awesome.
And will you roll a d6 also?
Yeah. That's a 6.
That's exactly what I rolled when I was doing this. All right. I like having you guys have some decisions in these things too. Yeah, this dragon tooth, you're checking it out, and all around it, you're getting the sense of like an undead energy emanating from it, and you'd imagine that this is from some sort of zombie dragon of sorts, an undead dragon. So the fact that this has been fastened to some sort of blade, a weapon of sorts, you can only imagine the power that it holds.
Hell yeah. You guys mind if I keep this bad boy?
Well, you're probably the only one strong enough to carry it around, so all yours, man.
I think that's the
I
truth.
suppose.
But Chaddington, what did the Raven statue say
I'll
about
take
a ring?
It did say a big ring or something. What? I go to read it again. What did it say?
Yeah, it's pretty much you saw that there was a pretty much that there is a relic of a giant fire ring placed here. Essentially, is what you can kind of surmise from it.
That like the statue said there's a giant fire ring here, or there's a spot on the statue to put a giant fire ring.
One of the two, maybe.
Wait, what should I save this dragon thing as?
Did I not make the? I thought I made it earlier. Dragon's Tooth Blade. You see that? I typed that in the chat.
So is there like an outline anywhere on the statue that matches the ring?
It doesn't seem that way.
What was the exact scribing again?
It's hard to like translate because like the barbaric language in itself is not like it's not like translating to English. It's pretty much stating that this is the sacred site of the Black Raven, and buried at this site is a giant relic of some sort, and that being this sort of fiery ring is what you can tell from.
Well, it just tells of this ring right here that I guess I'm wearing it around me. Not quite sure what to do with it.
And how far away were we from the airship?
You guys are about a half mile to a full mile away.
Oh, okay. Should we head back to the airship then?
Yeah,
I guess
probably.
we could. I
Alright.
mean, we got some
'Cause,
sweet loot.
Yeah, because why don't we pick up the gemstones? And here's what I'm thinking. I'm gonna drink this potion of frost drying strength and carry that ring to the airship.
You don't need
Can I
to
carry
do
it?
that. Yeah, it's fine for you guys to be able to carry.
Oh,
Yeah, I
okay.
can like carry it.
Oh,
Chaddington, I think that maybe there's going to be a giant that you'll have to give that ring to.
We've already established that I like wearing my ring, so can we just not go there?
Just saying.
and I mean, this is made out of magma. Could this be?
At this point, I'm trying to hula hoop with the ring.
Could this be something
Make an
that the
athletics
fire-
check. Yeah, go on, Spang.
Could this be something that the fire giants are looking for?
Whoops, not combat. Ooh.
I was about to say, what the fuck's about to happen?
Sorry. It's not playing for some reason.
So no, fire. You guys don't think the fire giants are looking for this ring?
Oh yeah, probably, maybe.
It is made of magma, so that could potentially make sense. Or I mean, it is a relic. Maybe somebody's looking for it at least.
That makes sense with my theory that there will come a time when a giant's looking for it. So let's hold on to it and perhaps be something of value to them.
Hold on. I gotta turn down that fucking volume.
I think it's loud. Right?
Yeah, this one got really loud, this version. I don't know why.
Lord. There we go.
Oh, because for some reason with the 100% volume, it's usually at 10%.
Suncraft, Jesus.
Stop!
Stop!
Hey.
Music!
Wasn't there a weapon that you guys were supposed to be looking for that went missing? I'm wondering if maybe that's this weapon.
You mean Vonendad? I think Vonendad was a little bit bigger than this, if I recall. Because the last piece we saw was about the size of a house.
Let's make our way to.
Will everyone make a
Man.
perception check for me real quick?
Shut up.
19.
Second. I was getting some M&Ms.
Peanut, pretzel, plain?
Just plain.
Pretzel
Not as cool as I used to be. That is a 21.
Cool. Fang, Wilmore, you guys are all discussing this, trying to decide what to do with this ring, whether to head back to the ship and whatnot. Solrak has kind of picked up this dragon tooth sword and he's slashing it all about and practicing and, you know, doing what Solrak does. And as this is all going on, behind this western monolithic stone, creeping and crawling towards you all, you see this blue-skinned corpse covered in frosty patches with ridges of icicles all down its spine. And you guys see it kind of slowly creep its way out from beyond that rock. And as it does, it snarls and begins lumbering towards the corpses that you guys have now laid out in different directions. And with its long claws, it looks up at you all and then goes down to the corpses and begins eating it.
I put away my longbow and bring out my quarterstaff of gliding.
I start walking and go, I think maybe we let him
So we
eat.
leave it, fellas. Yeah, let's leave it.
Just
Yeah,
start walking
backing
away.
He looks up as he's like chewing into the flesh, and you know you guys have seen ghouls and undead before, but this kind of frosty skinned looking ghoul, and the way it's just going to town and eating these corpses, it's unsettling for sure. And especially in the dead of the night like this, you can see the moonlight shimmering across its icicles on its back. And it starts devouring into the corpse once more and looks up with bits of its frostbitten flesh hanging out of its mouth. And it lets out this this guttural sounding roar in your direction. And on all fours, it starts lumbering and creeping and crawling in your guys' direction.
All right. Well, it's on, you guys. I'm gonna fucking rage out.
Alright, let's add you guys to the combat tracker. And
It's rage time.
Oh, 17.
Solrak, because you did not see him coming at first, Wilmore and Fang did. Unfortunately, I will not let you rage before the combat happens, but you definitely do that as your first bonus action, of course. I know. I'm such a mean DM.
Nate, when I picked up those black pearls, is there anything specific for inventory?
No, yeah, you just can add to your like extra inventory. If you took all of them, then there's 4 black pearls altogether, and altogether it'd be 20 jet gemstones. That's the big deep black ones that you saw. Did you guys all roll initiative?
Yep.
Let's see.
Yes, I did. I don't think Solrak did.
It's not showing up on this one for me for some reason. It's not showing my dude on this one either. That's interesting. Alright, so let me just clear this out again. Even though it's not clearing it out on my other screen. Alright, you guys will just have to let me know what your initiatives were and I'll type them in here.
17.
17 for Fang, so that goes for Koimo also.
That was an 8.
You got an 8?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
6.
6. Okay. Alright, up first is Fang and Koimo. And then Wilmore and Sandy.
I am gonna go run up to this guy and attack with my quarterstaff.
Alright, go to a roll to hit.
11.
An 11 will miss.
Alright, we'll try it again. 14.
A 14 just hits.
Woo! Alright. 7 damage.
Okay, very nice. That's one attack.
And then bonus action.
You have 2 attacks as an action.
I missed my first one.
Oh, that's right. My
Yeah.
bad. That's right.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Bonus action. I am unarmed strike. Oh, 22.
That'll hit. Definitely.
At 10 points of damage.
Very nice. One big smack with your quarterstaff into its icy flesh, and then you wind up and you punch across its face, seeing some of those icicles fly across the air. Cuomo now.
Cuomo
Wilmore on deck.
will he's gonna fly, stand right behind me, and give me the help action.
Okay, he's got to be within 5 feet of the monster itself.
Okay. All right, so he'll stand next to me.
All right, cool. That works. Wilmore, you are up.
Gonna move right there. Dissonant Whispers.
Okay.
14 wisdom.
14 whiz. And, let's see. He rolled a 9.
Wicked.
So, damage is 10.
11.
11. Oh, yeah. 10 was my
Yeah, should be
roll.
in there.
And then he goes back 30 feet.
And then Fang gets opportunity if he wants it.
Sure does. And, Cuomo
Yeah,
can
I'll
take it
take
too.
it.
Oh yeah, Cuomo can
Alright.
opportunity too. That's true.
15.
15 will hit.
7.
Very nice.
Alright,
7 damage.
Cuomo. 14.
14 hits.
Hell yeah,
Nice.
Cuomo.
I had a feeling Cuomo was going to hit.
Cuomo's a dog. Alright,
That's a
yeah, whatever. Alright, so it'll be, I guess
Brutus
it,
is the dog, you idiots.
1d10 plus 3, I guess.
Cool. So the first one, we'll say
Yeah,
11.
yeah.
Cool. Shit. Cuomo with a big old bite.
13.
You saw your other rolls that you did, right? Your
Huh?
your Cuomo Beast Companion rolls went in there.
Oh, it did?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
because I clicked on it and nothing popped. Okay, but cool. Yeah,
Yes.
so 11.
11. Cool. Very nice. Sanity now, unless Wilmore has anything else.
Nope, he is done. Insanity is going to
Soul Rack on deck.
where is Sandy? Sandy's over here. Sandy's just gonna come and fly on Wilmore's shoulder.
Okay. Soul Rack.
Alright, y'all. Let's keep on rolling, baby.
You know what time it is.
So, let me see how far away I am
Boom,
from this
boom, boom,
motherfucker.
boom, 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 boom.
Are you ready?
Chocolate starfish.
Alright, I'm gonna move over here 30 feet.
Oh shit. Yeah. Okay.
And when I get there, I'm gonna rage.
Hell yes.
That'll be my turn.
So you're raging. All right, cool.
Yeah!
Brutus is up now. He is going to use his action or his movement to run on up next to you, Solrak, and he's just gonna stand there. All right. This dude is up now. It's using the other token's face on it for some reason, but it is this guy. He's going to, let's see. He's going to approach Solrak, I believe, because he can get right there. And as he gets up there, he just lunges at you with these icicle-looking sharp claws, and he goes to claw attack you with them. Rolls an 8 to hit.
Oh no no no!
And he then lunges at you with his icicle fangs. Are you going to use a repost or something?
Yes, I am.
Alright, he misses both attacks, so yeah, go ahead and use a reaction.
I'll do my repost, y'all. Okay, let me check that off, and I will use my sweet action. I'll use one Slayer for this one. Down. It's a 22 here.
That'll hit.
Alright. And that's 10 damage.
plus an extra D8 for your superiority die.
Oh yeah, baby. And roll
5.
5.
Very nice. Yeah, you slash into as he goes and lunge at you with his claws. You dodge out of the way and see an opportunity to backhand slash against him, chipping away some of his spiny, spiky icicle on his all over his head and his shoulders and back. And that is his full turn. Fang, you're up.
All right. Let's see. I'm going to move around Brutus to right here and attack with my quarterstaff.
Okay.
Oh, 22.
Yeah, that'll hit.
7. I feel like I roll a 2 every time for that damage.
Oh, I hope not. We gotta make sure you're not. Alright, so that hits, of course, and damage. 7 damage, cool.
Do it again. Nat 1, but we'll use Cuomo's help on this one.
Okay.
Oh, 25. Thanks, Cuomo.
That'll hit.
2 every time.
Roll it again. I just want to make sure it's not like
Okay,
stuck
4.
there. Okay, well, we're counting that first one, but I just wanted to make sure it wasn't stuck there.
But you should look at all my damage rolls for my quarterstaff.
I
It's
will.
been 7 every time.
So you're running up to this winter ghast,
Number 7.
and you bang bang take 2 quarterstaff smacks across its body. I see an opportunity to take at least one more punch if you'd like.
That's a bonus action. 15.
That'll hit.
Boom. And another 2.
And
So 7.
and how does Fang knock this thing out?
Oh, yeah. So after he does his work with his quarterstaff, he takes his free hand and gives him a mean uppercut right to the jowl, crushing his jaw. You hear the crack, maybe some skin breaking, blood's blowing all over the place, and he drops down.
Love it, yeah.
Absolute haymaker.
This winter ghast falls to the ground. Bits of its ice just splinter across, and yeah, lies there in pieces. Yeah, fuck yeah, he is dead. Out of your guys' way.
And I'm gonna check his body out to see what he had going on him.
What the fuck do you think that is? What do you think that was?
Roll that investigation. Or, yeah, investigation's fine.
Oh, fuck you, Nat 20. It's a 2.
Yeah, you're looking over, and honestly, it just looks like a fucking like a frozen skin corpse, essentially. I'm not sure if Fang has encountered undead, ghouls and ghast in his life, but this is unlike any kind of ghoul or ghast you've seen in the fact that it's got this like crazy spiky icicle flesh. Like frosty patches of icicles and whatnot all around its body. But yeah, you don't see anything that's like useful for you.
Well, I mean, that was weird. He kind of came out of nowhere. Should we head back?
I think we should head back, but we might want to be a little careful. We might be.
There might be
we're not
more
going
of these
hunting.
here.
Yeah.
Yep. I'm gonna walk over to Cuomo, hop on his back, yell hip hip, and we're gonna methodically fly about 15 feet off the ground and start heading towards the airship.
Alright. Easy enough. You hop on Quimo's back, give him a couple kicks, and you guys take flight and start flying back into the direction of the airship. Solrek, now that this ghast is dead, lying there, and Fang, kind of begins taking off. Anything that you do, Mr. Solrak?
Talking, you're muted.
Oh, sorry. Nah. No, I'm gonna start moving back with Brutus.
I'm gonna very loudly say, so I guess Solrak and I are gonna carry this dragon bone back. hopefully loud enough for Fang to hear us.
Fang, what's your passive perception? It's 13. You hear it.
Yeah.
You hear it.
I fly. I turn around, or I have Cuomo turn around. And we'll drop right down. I thought Solrak was carrying that back.
Sure, whatever.
But I mean look,
Sounds so
Great
depressed.
contribution there,
He
Fang.
sounds so upset.
I
I
mean,
mean, I think if I recall, it took all three of us to get it almost out of the hole.
Yeah, that's true.
all right. So
Maybe
we
just
can.
kind of hang around till we figure out, and maybe stick with the group.
Well, I thought we were heading back to the airship. That's my apologies for, I guess, skedaddling a little early. But,
Yeah,
I mean,
maybe instead of
we
hip
can
hip, we
maybe.
hip hop.
Well, okay. Well, leave me to the hip hips. But why don't we throw it on Cuomo, see if he can fly it back? As long as it's not too heavy.
That sounds like a plan. Let's go see.
So I guess we all pick it up and.
Yeah, let's go back down to the dinosaur bone.
And we put it on Cuomo's back. See how he does with
See
that.
if you can carry it.
Yeah, let's say if you try to place it on Cuomo's back, and it is still a bit heavy. He could definitely manage, but it's gonna be slow and exhausting for him. I'd say if Solrak helped him out, it would definitely be a lot easier.
Solrak and
Alright.
Cuomo carrying it.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. If y'all can finesse that, then why don't you guys do that?
Yeah, I think maybe we take the rope, we put it around Cuomo's body and around the dragon bone, and then Cuomo lifts the dragon bone up, and then it puts it on Solrak's shoulders, and they both kind of walk together like a marionette puppet, where like Cuomo is the hand, and Solrak is the puppet, and the bone is that like piece of wood that they use to control the puppet.
So, what analogy does this turn into?
You're a puppet.
Where part where I am
Nope,
the
nope, you're a
foot,
puppet. Shh, nope, nope,
you are
nope,
the ass, and my
nope,
foot goes
nope, you're
right
a puppet.
through the ass.
You're a puppet. You're a puppet, Solrak. Nope, nope.
Are we done
Mine
here?
was better. Mine was
Look,
better.
it's cold out, and I'm wondering if Zaspar is done with the airship. We should really get checking on him. So
Oh,
here's
I tell you what, gentlemen. I tell you what. Since you big brains can't sort that out, just give me 1 second, and I just open up my bag of holding and just put the bone in it, and then I just put the bone in my bag, and I pin it to my hip, and I just start walking.
Why don't you just do that to begin with, asshole?
you have the ring too, Chaddington.
Yeah, I put that in there too.
Yeah, all right.
No,
Well,
I'm still trying to wear the ring like a hula hoop.
all right. Well, if we're done here, are we leaving now?
Yep.
All right. So then I hop back on the Cuomo, give him a little hip hip, and we start gliding.
Yep. And I've got a ring around my waist like a belt, and a dragon bone in my bag of holding.
Yeah, you guys see Wilmore. You guys are all discussing, trying to figure out how to maneuver this dragon bone, how to get it back to the airship. Wilmore just takes his crossbody bag, opens it up real quick, and slides it over the dragon bone. And you guys just see it like a magic trick almost. The bone just seems to disappear inside of this bag. The bag is no longer wider or larger than 3-4 feet. Probably 3 feet at its largest, and then if you open it up, it's pretty wide, but it doesn't quite make sense how this bone fits inside of this bag. But it does.
And I just start walking ahead, leading the way.
Yeah. Alright. Anything else that you guys do, Solrak or Fang?
Nope. I I'm just keeping an eye out in case any of those creatures come out, but I'm just moving quickly back towards the ship
All right.
and Zaspar.
Cool. So you guys, you want to do a marching order then? And you want to give me a perception check, Solrak?
Yeah, buddy.
Sanity would be in front of Solrak on lookout, helping with perception, and Wilmore would be casting guidance on Solrak.
Okay. You can roll it against Solrak, perception, and then you can add a D4 to either one of the numbers, whichever one's higher.
Okay.
All right. So that 11.
Right?
And you said a D6?
D4.
4.
A D4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Why you not rolling low?
Cool. 15
4.
total.
Hey.
Very nice. As you begin walking back, heading off of this top plateau of the sacred burial site, you guys make your way back down below the lower mounds, past the Gray Wolf Tribe altar. And as you guys kind of piece together now, these are two separate barbarian burial mounds here. This top one being to the Black Raven Tribe, and this bottom one being to the Gray Wolf Tribe. And as you guys are heading out and leaving, Solrak and Insanity, y'all notice. Let's get you guys out of here and on to the next scene, as if you guys have left this site. You guys notice. Bum bum bum. Perfect. You guys can see this, right?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. There's like ravens that are flying around. They began flying again in the night sky, a little bit more abundant now, seeming like they're almost flying away. And Solrak, you feel like a rumble in the earth.
Gents, I have a bad feeling about this. Earth is rumbling.
Yeah, everything seems to be shaking around you guys, and you hear this loud, echoing, boom.
Guys, hide for cover.
I think we should hustle.
Point up towards the tree.
Boom.
I put on my invisibility ring.
And run towards the trees.
Slowly, you guys hear this thunderous booming. Wilmer slips on his invisibility ring as he hears this. Solrak, you run up towards the trees. You're underneath Brutus. And Fang, anything that you do as you see Wilmore just blink out of existence, Solrak just booking it up to the tree line.
I steer Cuomo into the trees as well as we kind of hide back in there and keep hush hush.
All right. Boom. Boom. Slowly, this reverberating, thunderous, booming sound keeps on shaking the ground underneath of your guys' feet as you guys all kind of run away up into this tree line up here. So you guys just headed up north. The airship, as you guys can all kind of, easily enough recall, is to the east. So if you guys keep heading right, is in the direction of the airship. About less than a half a mile away from it now altogether. Those ravens you guys can see overhead flying away in large droves now, and that booming sound sounds like it's getting closer and closer as it sounds louder and louder.
Are we just hiding, gentlemen?
Giants. Yeah, hide. Do not.
I feel like they may want their ring back, but they're not getting it.
Yeah, fuck that. And stay quiet. I'm gonna look around to see if I can see where it's coming from.
Yeah, so you look back out in the direction of where y'all were just coming from, and you see what looks like one of these mounds. That it wasn't like one of the ones that you guys were standing on. It was one of the outside ones. It looks like it's slowly moving its way towards you all.
Oh shit. Well, just in case.
Gentlemen, do you think we could just beat it to the airship?
Yeah.
Does it look like Zaspar's done with the ship?
I mean, we'll never know. We have to get there.
Yeah, I know you can see it on here right now, but it's not there right there, Luke.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Because I mean,
Uh,
he could also help us fight it if he needed to.
That is true. So we trying to
Let's go.
beeline it?
I mean, it's about a half mile. How about y'all work on your cardio, and let's get getting.
All right. Well, I mean, Cuomo's gonna be flying, so he's gonna be working on his arm strength.
So,
All right, let's run.
you guys begin running away, and as you do, Solrak, you look back to see this mound that's moving towards you all. You can now see as it's lurching its way closer and closer, that it seems to have like 6 different legs underneath of its body, and it's this massive behemoth of a size, like almost like a giant land whale shark in size, just slowly moving towards you all. It's got this hard granite-like surface on its body, but right now you can only see that portion on the front of its face, as the rest of it is covered in snow, almost looking like one of those mounds that you guys all saw. And it just, probably weighing in 15 tons, this thing's just crushing everything in its path and just leaving massive impressions in the earth behind it. And it's just slowly making its way in your guys' direction. And that thundering, booming sound just keeps getting louder and louder.
Cuomo, hip hip.
Booking it.
Yeah. You guys just keep booking it, and you guys easy enough to get away from this pretty slow creature. It's pretty massive. You guys start running away from it, and as you guys do, you're making your way further and further. And is anyone looking back at it, or you just keep on booking it?
Look back occasionally.
Yeah.
I'm still invisible though.
Periodically.
You notice it starts slowly looking like it's burrowing itself underneath the body of the ice and the snow, almost like a like when you see a whale breach the water and it's sitting on the surface and it slowly descends back down underneath of it. It looks like it's slowly descending and burrowing its way into the snow, but it keeps on lurching closer and closer to you all. And you can just see like this wave of snow now as it completely encases its body underneath of the snow, just pushing and moving its way towards you all. And you guys keep running and running and booking it. And in sight now, you can see that airship. Zaspar's got the goggles on his head. You can see him tinkering away at the side panels, hammering in bits of it. And yeah, you guys see that.
Zaspar, is the ship done yet?
Oh, hey there, fellas. It's good to see you. It's just about in flying condition.
Good, because we gotta go. Giant thing coming after us.
What now?
Get it in the air,
There's no
Zazzy.
time to talk. Get in.
Yeah, I see Zaspar adjust the goggles on his head and kind of flick them out like binocular style and twist the lenses on the end and look out into the distance. Holy cow! Fellas, get on the airship. It's time to go.
Come on, Zazzy.
Zazzy runs on up, and Brutus, slowly tailing behind everyone, makes his way up there. As you guys can see, that like the wave of snow underneath the ground, kind of making its way in your guys' direction. And Zaspar hits a couple of the switches on the control deck and pushes a couple buttons. All right, fellas, hold on tight. It's gonna be a bumpy ride. And he takes control of the ship, and you guys make your way into the air just as this creature starts lurching its way back up in your guys' direction and out of the airship just gets out of its grasp. And you guys make your way back into the air once more.
Oof. That was a close one.
Fellas, what the fuck was that? Sorry, excuse my language, but well, that was like 3 hours total you guys are gone. What the hell just happened?
Seems like
Well,
way
well-
longer than that.
I pull out my my bag and I just reach in and I pull out the dragon bone and then I pull out the giant ring and I go, well, we found these and I think that thing wanted him back.
Oh, well, it was seems like it was a pretty fruitful rest stop, wasn't it?
Yeah, and any idea what this could be here?
You see him adjust one of the monocles on his goggles, and he's peering at the relics that you found. I mean, not quite sure exactly what these are, but there's definitely some arcane nature involved here, and definitely seem like there's some sort of ancient relics.
Very interesting.
What was that site that y'all found over there? What I mean, we saw this burial mound or sacred site as we were coming down. I'm guessing you guys checked it out. This is where you got all this good shit from.
Well, I got this wolf ring you see here from the
Ooh.
tomb underneath. Yeah, from the tomb underneath. Um, and then there's a giant raven statue that we checked out, where this undead corpse was definitely giving us a run for our money, and I was able to get off the bodies these 4 black pearls, some jet gemstones, this potion, as well as the stuff that Chad and Gordon collected as well.
Ooh, that's first that ring. That's mighty beauty. I heard some wolves howling in the distance. Was that some sort Solrak? Yeah, that was funny.
Yeah, we had to fight some werewolves, my friend.
Oh my, you guys get a lot of shit done in a little bit of time.
We had our
Let's say
way with those wolves.
Yeah, we massacred those fuckers, actually. Woo.
That's good. Good. We don't need any lichens running around up here at these parts of the north. Just causing all sorts of havoc as they do.
I
But
gotta say though, I haven't taken an ass whooping like that in a long time, my friend. I feel like I could use some rest.
yeah, you're looking rough. I was about to approach Wilmore for a second. You feeling all right, little fella? You looking a little under the weather.
Well, I spit up just a little bit of blood. Let's just say I didn't do very, very well back there.
Oh, fellas. I mean, it happens every now and then, but you came out on top, though. It looks like, right?
Yeah, just
Oh, of
barely,
course.
but we did.
Oh, that's all that matters. As long as you guys stick together as a team, I'm sure there's plenty of other things that you guys will be able to accomplish.
Yeah, that certainly was a fun little endeavor, but I think these little relics, I'm not quite sure what they are, but I think they might come in handy. And I slowly stuff them both in, back in the bag.
Yeah,
Except for the ring, I continue to wear that as a belt.
those are definitely, from what I could tell, sized for a giant. Of course, I mean, I'm not trying to point out the obvious here, but how large they are. You can only imagine that these are pieces designed for giant folk. And Fang, those jewels there that you find, those pearls especially are, those are magnificent. Those are honestly, catch you a nice gold coin here or there for them.
There's one
You
gold
pay me
coin.
$200. I'll give you a pearl necklace.
You know what, Solrak? That's
a pretty good price.
I was
'cause,
gonna
mean,
say
pearls
that's not
only
bad.
like
Yeah,
gold,
that's
yeah.
not bad. Yeah.
That's good. Yeah,
Nice. Well, maybe we'll all be in business. Pearl necklaces for all.
I mean, I'm not gay, but 200 gold is 200 gold.
I knew I liked you, Fang. You
It
dirty
took
old
some
man,
time.
you.
It took some time. I think I started to gain your respect after we opened up a can of whoop ass on those wolves, man.
Yeah.
Boy,
you
did
should
we have
know,
our way
man.
with those wolves.
Good times.
Man, and they didn't even have to get paid 200 gold coins from you, huh? Or, but anyway.
Well, fellas, the storm here kind of blew us a little off course. I know we were heading to Bridge Shandair, but and we had about a 2.5 day travel total, but this kind of put us back maybe half a day or so. So it's gonna be about another 4 days till we get there. I just imagine you guys probably need a little bit of rest. So by the time you guys wake up from your rest, well, that'll be another quarter of the way there. So,
Hmm.
inching our way, surely but surely.
Awesome.
Nice.
Love it.
Well, we
Um,
appreciate all that you've done, Zaspar.
of course, and Wilmore, we were having a conversation earlier, and I was tinkering down here. Got me thinking again. I maybe got a couple wires crossed here and there. Uh, I mentioned Mernon, my old arcane professor. He's down in Waterdeep, and he's got a library and keep over there. And you mentioned something about I thought you're bringing up Mert also. Mert being another a Harper agent that we call him the old money lender. He's been around for a while. He's got his hands here and there, and he's helpful. But I think you were confusing the two, and ended up making me confusing the two. So I apologize. But Mernon never did the yawning portal as Mert did. But I was also thinking to myself, there's actually you guys, having the access to the teleportation network circles and all that right now and whatnot. Um, there's another old mage, Harper, good old buddy of mine. His name is Kolbaz. He's in Yartar. It's not far south of here, but you can access it by the teleportation network circle. But Kolbaz down in Yartar, you might know a thing or two about this strange black substance that you all so direly trying to figure out about.
That would be fantastic. Where is the closest portal there? Again, do you have that map by chance?
Yeah, the closest one would actually be my circle, the one in Mirabar.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. That's what I thought. Be Miramar.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and show you that map though, if you'd like. Let's see here. Let me go ahead and go downstairs real quick and pull it out. Yeah. Teleportation circles. There we go. All right. So yeah, it's a central one, Yartar. So
Yeah. Okay.
yeah.
All right. Well, I think maybe, gentlemen, on the way back after we head out east, maybe we circle back and kind of take a quick gander at Yartar with my boy Colbaz. I like that.
Ah, cool.
I like that.
Yeah, he's quite a knowledgeable mage. He knows all sorts of strange ancient knowledge, and I'm sure he's an old folk. He's a little cranky. So, Solrak, try not to crack too many of those knee slappers on him. I think you guys will be just fine getting along with him. But yeah, like I said, he's just don't pressure him, don't prod him too much. He's an old soul, stuck in his ways a little bit. But I think you guys will get along just fine, and you'll find out quite a bit of knowledge.
I appreciate that, Zazzy. You are the zazziest Zazza that I've genuinely appreciate that.
Kind of just like tips his goggles down at you. Well, fellas, I know it's been a rough travel night and quite eventful. Wouldn't blame you if you just wanted to get a little bit of rest for the evening as Zazzy steers us back on course to get us to the largest settlement in the 10 towns.
I think that would be fantastic, gentlemen.
That sounds great right now after such a long day.
All right.
You're telling me.
All right. So y'all just heading to your quarters to get a nice long rest then?
Yeah.
All right. Anything that you guys do as you make your way into the quarters? Solrak, I know you got a new blade and whatnot. Wilmore, of course, you can practice your loot if you'd like. And Fang, you can, of course, do any small leisurely activities or settling in if you'd like. But we'll start with we'll go around the horn, and then I think we're gonna call it a night after this. So
I'll
Solrak, yeah.
I'll spend an hour. Actually, can I do 2 on my Rockbeak helmet?
Yeah, go ahead and make that nature check.
Check. Look, yeah, 18.
Awesome. Roll a d6.
A D6.
Well, I mean, you just want to spend 2 hours, or I was gonna let you spend more if you wanted to.
I can do 3.
Okay.
As
I'll let you,
as long as I get a full rest.
sure, absolutely. I'll let you go ahead and add on 3 more hours of you tinkering with to your helmet. So you felt the searing psychic spikes happen to attack you down there, and you haven't been hurt this bad in a long time. So your attention and focus is on protecting yourself, and especially your precious noggin of yours up there. So you're gonna work on this helmet a little bit and try to make sure that in the future you can avoid these kinds of circumstances at all costs. So you can add that 3 hours to your crafting there.
Awesome.
Anything else that you'd like to do?
You didn't need me to roll D6 anymore, right?
Nah, that's fine. 3 hours is full.
19.
Yeah.
Okay. No, I look up to the skies, but no, I'm indoors. But thank my lucky stars that I survived this battle, because I haven't taken this kind of damage in quite some time. And I sure dead wife, unborn child, family. And I say it's gonna take a lot more than this to stop me from avenging all of you. And then I go to sleep after
Love
getting
it.
my revenge.
Love it. Oh, also, I just realized I didn't make the Dragon's Tooth Blade attune that you needed attune to it, but you actually do. So yeah, I'll edit that item in your inventory. But so yeah, in the future, if you do want to use that and have that extra damage and whatnot for it, you do need to attune to that. So as of right now, it's just a regular greatsword.
Okay.
Cool. All right, very nice though. Wilmore, anything that you want to do?
Oh, let's see. I'd probably spend a couple hours just looking at my new belt, the giant ring.
Yeah. Do you have do you have a 2-minute spot free?
I think I do actually. Let's see, equipment. Where? Inventory, equipment. Why isn't that going? Where's the 2 minutes at?
The very bottom of your inventory.
The loot, the skull, the ring. I mean, I may undo the loot or something. I don't know. Depends on
Okay,
what it is.
Sure. Do you want to focus on it a little bit and see what you can figure out
Yes,
from
sir.
it? All right, you can
Yes,
go ahead
sir.
and roll a Arcana check. You can do that with advantage.
With advantage. I'm gonna re-roll that nat 1.
Sure thing.
That's a 4, and then here's my advantage roll. 17.
17. Okay. So yeah, as you have already kind of figured out that this is a giant's ring made out of hardened magma, and it's quite large and impressive, and you're checking it out and know that there's definitely more to it than what meets the eye. You're looking at like the cracks on it that are naturally formed within the magma, and you see this faint orange glow just kind of spilling out from these minuscule cracks, and you can really like you sit there and you're meditating on it, right? And you definitely get a sense that there's, you're piecing together that there's a aura of conjuration magic appearing from underneath of the ground, which is what led you to finding this. So you're piecing together like the conjuration magic, the fact that this is a ring of some sort of magical type, and that there's the fire element to it on the statue, right? So you can imagine that there's maybe some sort of way to conjure or cast some sort of fire spell or elemental or some sort from this ring. If you were
Okay.
to attune to it and properly, you know, connect your life force to it.
Yeah. Yeah. I would. I'd then probably undo the loot and add on whatever this is.
Okay, I will have to make this item. Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
but
Yeah.
it is
Yeah, that's fine.
what you can figure out now after spending an hour focusing on it is that you can conjure minor elementals from it. Um, Maybe you could either conjure four little magma mephits, which are like little like small kind of they're almost like they're like little flying creatures. Or you could summon four magmins, which are like the little fire uh, monsters, elemental monsters that you guys all battled in Phandalin, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or you can cast Fire Shield with it using a charge. Um, it has 6 charges total. Each casting one of these things uses 1 charge. And then once all the charges are spent, it loses its spellcasting properties.
Oh, that's fun. All
So,
right.
so,
Cool.
so 6 charges total. Each thing is 1 charge to cast them. Either cast Conjure Minor Elements, conjuring those 4 magma mephits or 4 magmins, or it can cast Fire Shield, which only the Warm Shield version of Fire Shield.
Okay. Yeah. And it doesn't regenerate.
No.
Cool.
Yes.
All right. Yep. So I'll finish doing that, and then, kind of as I'm studying it, I can kind of like see a little like reflection of myself in it, because the magma has like an onyx glare to
Yeah.
it, and I see just my face completely beat up, and I'm bleeding out of my mouth, and I just kind of look off into the distance and go, yeah, I probably should. And I go find a pen and a paper, and I start writing a note.
Great. Yeah, and of course that ring sized down to proportionally fit your body, of course.
As a belt.
Okay, that works for me if you want to wear it as a belt. Cool.
Perfect.
So yeah, easy enough though. In your sleeping quarter, there is a desk in each one of your guys' sleeping quarters, and you see a feather quill, an inkwell, and a piece of parchment in there.
Yep. And I just go and I just start writing a letter until I fall asleep, and I fall asleep writing.
Cool. Love it. Fang. Anything that you do for the night, bud?
I head down to my my sleeping quarters. I burn one of my incense and allow the smell to kind of rejuvenate me that's been lingering around the room from the incense. And this day really has me thinking about my father Zoku, who was killed from the fire giants, and just knowing that I'm one step closer each and every day to avenging his death and filling that void inside my heart, keeping me focused. And but I know that my body is feeling rather achy from today, knowing that I'm in the body of a 45-year-old, even though I'm only 21. So I know I need to get some rest.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you definitely feel like you're inching your way closer and closer, especially now that you teamed up with this party that seems to have a kindred goal as you do. Make sure that these fire giants aren't capable of harming anyone else and eliminating the threat that they are. And you find peace in this, especially with the scent of the incense filling the room and just pluming about. You meditate on this, and you find solace and peace in rest. And yeah, you guys all take this rest, and that's where we'll call it a night tonight.
Should we take a long rest now?
You guys can, in fact, take that long rest tonight.
I'm taking 2 long rests tonight.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Jesus.
Love it.
Good game, guys.
That was fun.
Yeah,
that was
buddy.
good.
This was a good one.
What were you saying,
I'm
Fang?
exhausted now.
I thought that fucking undead dude was gonna kick our ass.
Well, he did. I had 2 health.
Well, that makes one of us.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't taken that much damage in a long time, y'all.
We're
so-
all in this together.
Right?
Guess you
Yes.
guys under the High School Musical song.
No,
Yeah.
I did not.
Oh man,
Yeah.
that was an awesome one, guys. Good job. Fun Friday night game. Got some rad relics from these ancient burial sites, and as you guys said, almost felt the wrath of this quiet soul, this undead corpse, but you know, made it through, figured it all out what you guys were trying to figure out, and got back to the airship just in time to escape
Fuck
safely.
that thing. Fuck that thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Are we still live?
Yeah.
If you guys, yeah, we're still live. If you guys would have taken a long rest there, might have been trouble.
Woo. And I will say, I think during the stream we got the most amount of viewers at one point. So
Yeah, there's like 10
the
at
people
one
that-
point.
yeah, for the people that are viewing, we greatly appreciate it.
Thank you.
And we're seeing that the numbers increase more and more each week, maybe 2-3 weeks. Either way, they're going up, and we appreciate it. Hopefully, you guys are enjoying the content.
We went from 0 to 10.
Love it. Love it.
Hey,
Usually it's 6 to
Progress,
midnight.
progress.
Hey, it's usually 6 to midnight. That's more people that watch me at my house by myself. So I guess
On that note, guys, watch out for those goblins under the stairs. Now, again, all right. Yeah. So we'll see you guys. We'll do
We'll be
it
back next week.
next Sunday, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Sunday, I like it.
Much
Cheers.
love, guys. Take it easy. Good game. Peace
Bye,
out.
everybody. Good game.
Bye.